Hey guys, I saw Bear here, and today I'll be bringing you the updates 0.011 and 0.012 for the game Foxhole. So once again, I've had to lump these two updates together just because of time constraints. As a side note, the devs mentioned to me on Twitter that the next update, 0.013, is going to be a pretty substantial one that'll change a lot of elements to the game, so be on the lookout for that. Anyways, let's get started with 0.011. The big gameplay change for 0.011 is that bridges, both wood and stone, are now destructible and rebuildable. This changes the whole logistics of the map, as well as creates choke points and defensive points when crossing the river. Soldier supplies stacked in an outpost can no longer be split. Players are now visible through both build sites and fences in the world, and small ballistics, i.e. rifles and pistols, can now be fired through the fences. A couple game balances include that soldier supplies have increased from 6 to 8 building materials. Soldier supply encumbrance value has been increased by 400%, so now it's more likely that you'll have to transport these by truck. And landmine encumbrance value has been decreased by 20%. Some major bug fixes and other changes were also implemented, but I'll save those at the patch notes you can find in the description. Moving on to 0.012, some major gameplay changes are that trucks can now be locked by the driver using the L key. This basically puts an end to all my hijack sprees. However, truck locks can also be dismantled with a wrench. Trucks can be repaired with a hammer, which is great since they're pretty vulnerable to begin with. Trucks with less than 70% health can't move anymore. Fuel can no longer be salvaged. This was a bit of an exploit, as players would just collect fuel and salvage it instead of actually going around the map and collecting the salvage. Factions are now limited to 60 players per side. Changes to weapon production include weapons can no longer be individually produced. Instead, they'll come in packs. You'll spend more materials creating them, but that means you get more weapons in return. That way you don't have to spend the time to create individual weapons for a bunch of players. Now you can just create a pack and send them off. Same goes for ammunition. They no longer come in individual clips, now they come in packs of clips. Once you receive a pack of weapons, all you have to do is unpack them and they'll be good to go. A couple of gameplay balances include that players now only spawn with a pistol and 2 pistol clips, plus their hammer. Soldier supplies, medkits, grenades, smoke grenades, green ash grenades, and ammo types are all now produced in stacks. Salvage encumbrance value, production time, and material costs have been tweaked for many items. Truck health has been increased by 33%. And outpost inventory size has been increased to 16%. There were a few other major bug fixes and other changes that were made, but I'll leave those ones in the patch notes. Anyways, that covers these two updates for now. The game's changed quite a lot, and the devs have been working their asses off to expand this game as much as possible, and it's incredible the speed that they're working at. I'll try to keep on top of these patch notes in the future, but no guarantees at this pace. Just remember to keep your heads down and stay in your foxholes. Bear out.